Hello, everyone. So today we are going to deal with a question that came to us, that how to convert ChatGPT conversations to PDF. So a user recently asked that if they want to share their ChatGPT search or whatever they have searched across ChatGPT with their friend, then how could they do that as a PDF? So how to convert their ChatGPT search conversations to PDF. There's a quick complete guide. Okay, so as you can see on my screen, I have my ChatGPT open and I'm just going to do my ping on ChatGPT. Let's say exploring and mathematics, remind it instant voice equation and hit enter. So ChatGPT here is explaining the Einstein fields equation and the mathematics of it. So a variety of stuff in here, like there is text, there's equation, variety of images are there. This is actually even a table, and lots of more mathematical equations and text, some matrices. So a wide variety of things. Okay. Now, let's say I go ahead and say explain the physics behind Navier-Stokes equation. So it can be anything. I'm just giving an example from physics and mathematics. But yeah, you can even ask it to me about anything else. Like, give me 10 questions I should practice or my UK's interview with answers. Okay? So pretty much anything. Suppose you have searched across any different kind of thing and you want to convert the ChatGPT conversations to PDF, then I'll show you now 5 completely different ways in which you can do that using Bipsit's tool. Okay, so first things first, we're going to use 2 tools today. One is Bipsit.com, this website. So BIBCIT, Bipsit.com. And specifically on Bipsit.com, when you will go, we are going to use this tool called Massive Mark. The first tool here, Massive Mark, we are going to use that. And we are going to also use another tool called a web extension. It's called Markdown Capturer by Bipsit. So again, it's tool by Bipsit, the same website that I showed you, but it's a web extension called as Markdown Capturer. So using these two, I'm going to show you 2 different ways in which you can do that. Do the conversion of the ChatGPT to PDF. Right. So let me first show you the most simple way. Now, to copy anything from ChatGPT with all formatting preserved, you need to copy the markdown of the ChatGPT response. So what you will do is you'll have to first visit Markdown Capturer Bipsit from your Chrome Web Store. And so you just go to the Chrome Web Store, like here. See, I write Chrome Web Store, and that'll open your Chrome Web Store. And in Chrome Web Store, just search for Markdown Capturer Bipsit. So Markdown Capturer, BIBCIT Bipsit. Go for it. You will see this kind of a Chrome extension. Click on that, and here you will see the button called Add to Chrome. So just click on Add to Chrome. You will get a couple of permission requests, add extension, and wait for it to be added. Now, when it's added successfully to your Chrome, you will see this B icon at the top right-hand corner. So just click on this B, and here you will see this entire message center drop down. What you have to do is, the first thing is do a right click and click on pin. So pin the extension. If you pin it, it's always visible like this in the browser. Now, once you have loaded the extension successfully, then what you should do is come back to your ChatGPT, or this even works on Gemini. So from here, you can navigate to ChatGPT to enable. So here's your ChatGPT. Now, what you have to do is you have to open the conversation that you want to export. So I want to export this conversation, and I'll go to the bottom of this response. Now, what you should do is hit a refresh, because if this extension is loaded, then you should be able to see this red icon to copy Markdown. This icon is because of the Markdown capture by BibCit Chrome extension. So if your Chrome extension is loaded properly, you will see this red copy button underneath all your ChatGPT responses. So what you have to do is now just go to the bottom of the response that you want to capture, that you want to copy. So suppose I want to do this. Now I'll just hit this red icon in here and wait for the tick mark to go green, which says that it has been captured. Now I'll go to the BibCit website. Here is the BibCit website. The first tile is called Massive Mark. I'll click on that. And you have to be logged in to use the server. So just go to login. You can log in with Google like I'm doing right now, or you can alternately sign up with any other email address that you have. So login is very easy. I'll just hit continue here, continue the sign up process. You can see I'm at the Massive Mark playground here. Now, what I have to do is I have copied the content from here like I showed you, and just do not click this button, right? The copy response button that you get in ChatGPT, because that will not preserve your formatting. So what you want to do to preserve formatting is click this red icon. So hit copy Markdown here, go to Massive Mark playground, click this red icon. A modal box like this will open where you have to paste your input. So you have to insert the copied content as Markdown here. So just click paste here. You can see everything has been copied, and you hit insert. Okay. When you will hit insert, now you get a message which says you run out of credit. You have free credits waiting on your account. So I'll just claim the free credits, because BibCit works on a system of credits and you need credits to use any service of BibCit. So let's just hit the free credits. So here in my dashboard, I have been redirected to buy the free credit, buy credits or claim my free credits. So the first tier, I just see free 5 credits, verify your email and receive 5 free credits. No purchase required. So I'll just do the email verification very quickly. Verification email sent to my inbox. So I'll just go to my inbox and check if I've got the verification email. Okay. So here in my email, I have the verify with BibCit to get 5 free credits. I just have to hit this link, verifying my email. Okay. So my email has been successfully verified. 5 points have been added. I'll just hit continue to dashboard, and you can see my credit balance is now 5. Okay. So once again, I'll just go back and start making my new document. So as I return to Massive Mark playground here, you have to hit this red icon, and once more, I will just copy the Markdown using the Markdown capture BibCit red icon, and open BibCit, go to Massive Mark, hit the red icon and paste the copied text, the copied Markdown text. And so you can see everything that I wanted to copy has been copied. It's here. These are all the images that you saw. The table, as I told you, the math equations, all the text formatting, as you can see here, the indentations, bold, numbering, the matrix that we saw, everything is in here. Now, you can see the word count here as well. Now, suppose I want to add more to this, right? Because I want to now copy this as well, the second question that I asked ChatGPT. So again, I'll follow the simple method. I'm at my ChatGPT. I'll again go back to the bottom of the ChatGPT response that I created earlier. Again, the same thing. I'll hit the copy markdown icon from here, and I'll come back to massive mark on website. I'll once again hit this red icon in here, and I'll hit paste. So everything is once again copied. I'll click insert. So you can see this is where the previous response ended, and I can hit here. This is the second response. So just so that you guys can see how to do it. And so everything is editable in here as well. As you can see, if I want to edit anything, I can edit whatever. I want to add any text. This is what I had researched. You can add more here. So whatever you want to do, just like a normal editor, you can do in here. Now, as I was showing you, this is the second response. So all of my second response has come as well. Nothing is broken. Everything is intact. Mathematical equations, text formatting, whatever was in there. The images have come, the images that you want to share. Now, subsequently, I can go on adding even this third question that I had, that give me 10 questions on the UK visa. Now you can see in here also, I'll just hit the red icon that came from Markdown Capture by Pipsit, this extension. So what I'll do is just hit the red massive mark input box again, and here in the modal box, I'll once again hit insert. Now I'll insert it. So just as I told you, I mark here, this is the third response I got on ChatGPT. Okay, so here you can see I've got the third response now. Even the sources, the citations that were there, like you can see these links, I have got those as well. You can see right here, they're right here. There are the links, the sources, the citations that come with your ChatGPT response. So everything has been copied. Okay, now if I have to share it, because remember, it was about how to share it with someone as PDF. There's a download button given here. You can download as DOCX. I'll just show you how beautiful the DOCX looks. I know it's about PDF, but let me still, just show you. So here's how it looks in the DOCX. You can see all the equations, the table, and as I can show you the first response, then I showed you this is the second response, remember? And I can show you this is the third response. Where was it? I count. Okay, so this is the third response that I got from ChatGPT, and here is the citations as well. So just in the format that we saw it, it's all neatly compiled into a document. Now hang on, let me show you how to make it as a PDF. Now here in the download menu, there's download as DOCX, download as PDF, download as HTML, or you can even save it to return back to it later or to share it with someone else. Now, download as PDF. If I download as PDF, give it a moment. I see the PDF here. You can see everything is now in the PDF. Okay, so a neat 16-page PDF compiled across all the free responses that I got. So I can now share it or print it with anyone that I want to. Now, so this is the first way that you can do it, the traditional massive mark way.